So I thought I'd take you briefly through the online training program, a quick walkthrough so you get an idea of what's behind the scenes. You'll have probably seen the Unlimited Abundance website and perhaps even webinars and talks by Christie and Sheldon. But this video will give you a quick run through what you actually get on the home training program. Now, this is an online site where you log in with your login details, and the whole training program is here, and you'll see here on the right the contents from the top are basically your introduction and welcome, 24 clearing sessions, and then it's wrapped up by a long question and answer session with Christie that really clears up any queries that will have come up through those sessions. Now, just coming back to the beginning, you'll see that although I've just shown you can access all this online, you can actually download the whole program here with a one-click download. It's quite a big 1 gig file, but you'll end up with a zip file with everything in there. So that's all the program notes, the audio files, and also the worksheets, the workbooks. So you'll have everything you need, and you can download that onto your computer or your iPod, iPad, iPhone, Android device, or whatever portable device you want, and you can work your way through that as well. I actually quite like going through the website to read the introductory notes because it's a little bit more accessible, and then taking the sessions on my mobile phone, sometimes just when I'm strolling around, sometimes in bed. So it's really quite accessible and easy. So as I've said, it's comprised of 24 clearing and coaching sessions. Now, Christie says ideally you should do them in a sequential order, but it is possible to dip in and out of sessions that resonate most with you. Now, Christie does say that you really should start with session 1, because that's all about clearing resistance, and you could actually unconsciously have resistance to doing this work, so that'd be a great place to start and do start the program. Now, each session has an energy clearing session that involves Christie running through various energy clearing statements, and these actually start to work on an energetic and unconscious level to changing your blocks to that particular issue or resistance. The sessions also have tools and techniques to use in your energy work and day-to-day life. So once you've started the process with the energy clearing exercises that Christie runs through, you can take some of these tools and techniques through your day and really start to consolidate that. Then you also have the audio download with each session if you haven't chosen to download the whole program up front, so you needn't download the whole thing. You can do it piecemeal through each session, and you can also get the downloadable guides and workbooks through each session. So like I said, Christie really says the best place to start is session 1, which is clearing resistance, and I'll just give you a very quick run through what you'll get here. In this session, Christie will cover what energy is exactly and the different ways you might feel it or experience it. She also starts to break down some of the myths and lies that we've learned throughout life about money and abundance, the unconscious patterns that we've built up around the fact that there's not enough to go around, and these unhelpful beliefs that are actually blocking your potential abundance. And then she goes through this light absorption exercise that really helps you to open your energetic field and start shifting and changing. So what Christie really recommends with this and every session is to do it over 2 or 3 days. So the first day you just literally sit back and listen to the whole audio for that session, and just let it sink in, just listen to it, let the energy clearing process start, and just hear what Christie has to say. On the second day you can do the same but take some notes so that you can start to think about how you might want to apply the the messages or lessons from that session. And then on day 3, you could do the same again, taking notes, listening again, and you'll often find that you experience that session in a different way, or you have different insights. So Christie really suggests that the best thing to do is to take 2 or 3 days for each session. Then if you like, you can go on to the next session, so perhaps go on to session 2, or have a break. So having done session 1, I'll show you over on the right, we have 23 more sessions, and just looking down, you'll see that a lot of them are around clearing fear, and it's amazing how much fear there is in the world. Much of it we're unaware of, but anything from clearing the fear of doubt and change or growth, even success. You think it's the most obvious thing to want, but there are fears, and there's a flip side to success that a lot of people don't feel comfortable with. So you can start working all these. There's also clearing issues like indecision, or issues around feeling stuck. So you've found your life's been on a loop for months or even years, where you just don't feel you're moving forward. And this exercise would be great for you. There's exercises for clearing family blocks. I think so many people have these issues that it will probably benefit a lot of people who download the program. And then all the way through to things like lack of self-worth, which can be a huge block. If you don't appreciate who you are and your place in the world, it really does create a block in you getting out there and doing things. And then even through to the last one, the fear of scarcity. Now this is actually the flip of abundance, and that leads nicely into the last one, where you can clear your blocks to welcoming abundance and really see the program through. Now, like I said, you can dip into the ones that resonate most with you, although Christie says that there's also going to be ones that you are not attracted to at all and maybe think are totally irrelevant, but they are probably the ones that you need to look at the most. But ultimately the best thing is to work through this sequentially, and just do it a bit playfully and take it as it happens. If you're spending 3 days per session, it's going to take you 2-3 months to work through, but over this time you'll start seeing shifts in your life, and with each shift that happens there'll be more and more reason and motivation to continue doing these clearing exercises. Once you've done these 24 sessions, there is an hour and a half question and answer session. It's a recording that Christie did with her live group, and this really kind of clears up and mops up any of the questions that have come up for people who did the live training with her. So I can't actually go in and play any of these audios for copyright reasons. But if you've heard Christie talking, you'll hear that she's positive. She does exude a positivity and a positive energy, and that's very much what you're going to get in this. Now this program does come with a 30-day no quibble money back guarantee, so if you're on the fence, then that's a reassurance. Just give it a go, start working through some of these, and if in the unlikely event that you don't notice shifts and changes, you just go back and ask for your money back. But I can highly recommend this. It's a very comprehensive program. It really digs into all areas of life, and will help you start to live the life that you desire, and the life you ultimately deserve.